You know, market can go to any high. You know, there's a, if you look at the megaphone pattern, you can see it. So target up here already achieved. Trying to bump stops here at this red arrow. And if you're looking over here at obviously the 85 target already achieved. See, once the market reverses direction, especially on a 30-minute chart, and then comes up above this 72, you already know once it takes out the previous day high and holds, there's no pullback. You know it wants to squeeze trade, and that's why you do no harm. First and most important, you don't want to take the long trade, fine. I get that. I understand that after all this way. But you don't want to short. That's what you don't want to do. So if you want to short, you stay sideline and say, fine, I'll take an even more egregious shot at it where I have better odds. Usually, if that's your plan, you're better off playing into it. Then, okay, my squeeze pivot, I got just as much risk on the short side. Got my 5-minute chart in play, still above it. So here's support right here, and just say, screw it, you know, I want a few points. So I'm going to figure I get to 82, 83 at least. So I said 83 is our target, 83.5 minimum. And then the chunk change above that. And then we've got, obviously now, the rest of the day to do some backing and filling, and still, you know, we could still get seats targets. We get target 88, good symmetry there. It doesn't have to stop at any number. But I think for sure still in range. I think some traders are thinking we're going to come flying all the way back down here. I'm not thinking that way at all. I'm thinking option expiration, and these clowns that have, you know, based on that daily chart, have already, you know, found support and will do well to get back and undermine this 74. If we did that, then fine, anything goes. But this chart, very powerful, showed that support was found overnight. We're bumping into these lines, but that doesn't, you know, have to hold us day like today. I just think the primary target's already been hit. This was the zone that we expected to get to today, and you can see how we, you know, obviously just legged right off of yesterday's this high zone that had been a double. So this is the third time through trade that most traders just don't recognize. That's why it's so hard. That's why you can't just short the open. We can go to any high today. The fix is in. And the market is irrational right now, has been. So I think we've got options X, and just as good a chance that pullbacks are going to get bought. They don't have to be, but just a good chance that we have fairly narrow range type day. And I said, at the very least, don't damage your account on a day like today. Just, you know, multiple attempts over and over at short. Obviously, we need some backing and filling. The question will be when and where do the generals come in and say, you know, that's enough. So primary target has already been hit south side at 54. We showed you the measured move there. And the measured move I've got up here, anywhere from that 83 to 88. And the primary has already been hit at 83. That was my primary target, identified, you know, first thing in the morning.